Hey guys, hey everybody, how are you? My name is Tanya, I am from Belarus and I live in Egypt because I'm married with Egyptian guy, so I'm living here in Egypt. And yes, I said that I'm from Belarus, but in my videos I will call myself Russian. Why? Because some people don't know what is Belarus, and even when I tell them that I am from Belarus, they say, Russia. So I just want to tell you that Belarus, it is not Russia. Yeah, we were part of USSR, but these are two different countries. It is the same like to say that Ukraine is Russia and you know that Ukraine is not Russia, or something like that. So welcome to my channel, and I'm posting this video while we are here in January and it is winter, but look around, let's look around. Can you call this winter? Yes, you can call this winter if you are in Egypt, because in Egypt winter is like this. Winter is green, sunny, warm, not cloudy, and really very pleasant. That's why I'm sure that's why you come to Egypt, especially in winter, just to feel these summer vibes, to feel this pleasant sun, pleasant atmosphere. And well, Egypt is Egypt, it is Africa, so we are in Africa, sir or girl. Okay, let's start our video. Okay, so today I want to discuss a very important topic that I'm sure will be very interesting to know, and for me it is really very interesting to discuss it because it is something very up to date regarding to the news, regarding to circumstances that are here in the world in 2023. What are these circumstances? Of course, I'm talking about the war between Russia and Ukraine, but actually when we say Ukraine, we can say European countries and mostly United States. So yeah, it is war between Russia and United States that pretend to be Ukraine, something like that. Anyway, everybody knows everything. I don't want to go deep into the politics. My channel is not about politics, but the topic that I want to discuss today, it is connected with this. So I want to tell you how it feels to be Russian person living in Egypt after what happened on the 24th of February 2022. First of all, I want to mention that Egyptian nation, in majority of, or what I heard from news, from people with who I'm talking, they love USA, of course. Actually, Egyptians, you know, they are very tolerant. They love a lot of nations, and they accept a lot of nations. And they love USA, of course, and they love Russia. But regarding to this particular war, they are not 100% against what Russia did. They are looking into this situation from a different angle. With Egyptians with who I was talking, I heard such opinion that we can't be on the side of USA. Why? Because USA invaded Afghanistan, Syria, and many more countries, and there was war there, but nobody made any, nobody highlighted this as a war. It was a conflict, it was some military actions, but not a war, not that USA is a devil. No, it was, something like some other news. It was some other news, and this is also another news. But when exactly the same scenario happened from Russian side, USA, European countries made a boom from it. It is something unbelievable how come even USA did it a lot of times before. But again, I just telling you what I heard from Egyptians. Please don't write me hate comments, or write it. It is up to you. So what I want to say that in Egypt, they don't think that USA or Ukraine is right. They believe that Russia has reasons to behave such a way. Yeah, so that's why I said all of that. That's why when you talk with people, you don't see in their eyes like hatred, like what I heard people, Russian people in Europe, they feel that people hate them, even these particular people didn't do anything, it is all political games, not personal games. But no, in some way, maybe you heard these stories that in restaurants they didn't serve Russian people purposely. They said, you're Russian, we don't serve Russians, we don't help Russians, or something like that. In Egypt, it is different situation. They like Russian people. They in general like people. Yeah, they are, of course, they are against wars. They don't like wars as any other normal, healthy nation, healthy people, mentally healthy people. They don't like wars, but they, they look into the depth of the problem. They don't just watch let's say BBC News or any other American news just without any thinking, just okay, they don't just eat this information without digesting it. No, they digest this information and they make their conclusions regarding to things that happened in the past with other Arab countries like Afghanistan, Syria, and many more. Again, I'm not a politician, I don't know a lot of things about politics, but I just say what I know. But sometimes when I go by Uber, when I take Uber, sometimes drivers, they see that I'm not Egyptian, and most of the times people tell me, you're Russian? Okay, sometimes they tell me German, but it is rarely. Some more of the times they know I'm Russian, as if, I don't know, Russian, even without talking. I didn't even say a word and they say, you're Russian. I don't know why, maybe I'm Slovenian or Czech girl. Anyway, and sometimes Uber drivers, they start to ask me questions. Do I support what Russia did? What is my opinion regarding to that? So they really ask me about opinion. Maybe they want to hear that, I don't know, that I'm very, that I'm supporting what Russia is doing, or vice versa, I'm against. But they are collecting opinions. But never, ever I met any hatred, some comments or anything like how come, or big discussions. I'm sure that there are people there that can start such bad conversations, but I never met them. And in general, I want to say that Egyptian nation, they are, they have tact. Really, we underestimate Egypt. We underestimate Egypt regarding to its personality. Even Egyptian nation, it is the basis of civilization. It is one of the ancient civilizations, and we sometimes by wrong way, we underestimate them, and we think that Egyptians, these are only these guys who sell, I don't know, shawarma or any other clothes in Hurghada or Sharm el-Sheikh. No, Egyptian people, they know how to think, they know how to judge, and they know how to behave, and they really have this tact, and they really listen to you, and they listen to your opinion, and they very cautious regarding to what they say, especially if they don't know you. That is, I think that is a big difference with many other nations. Yeah, I think like that. But of course, there are people, I heard stories that some people, they, after this war, after the war started, they started to hate Russians because Russians who live in Russia, a lot of them, they support war. It is very difficult, to discuss this topic. You support war or you don't support war. It is a very wrong question, because nobody can support war. It is like to say, do you support killing, I don't know, dogs? No, I don't support, for example, but I will support killing dogs if these dogs, they kill people. Like always there can be extra information. And I don't like to judge about some particular situation only from one side, because always in a quarrel in a family, always there are two sides. Always there are two sides. No, I will tell you, no, not always. There are situations when there is one guilty and the other completely not guilty, completely. There are, I'm sorry, maybe I made the wrong analysis from beginning. So coming back to Egypt, me as a Russian girl, I mean from Belarus, but as you know, Belarusian government supports Russia, so they are together now. They act as a united union. I don't know how to say Russian United Union. They act as one organism and they follow the same ideology and political line. So yeah, when people know I'm from Belarus, they understand that Belarus supports Russia, so they ask me these questions from time to time. But in most cases, no, I don't feel any pressure. I don't feel, and I didn't feel any humiliation or anything like that. I am as I lived before and nothing changed for me. Actually, that is all I wanted to mention, and I want to say thanks to Egypt, to Egyptian nation. They are so tactful, so kind, so open-hearted as they are, and they are very religious people, and they really respect foreigners. And I want to highlight this point. They really respect foreigners, and let's respect this beautiful, great country and this great people. So thanks for watching. Put your thumbs up or down if you don't like this video, but put something up or down, anything that you want, and subscribe to my channel to watch more videos regarding to Egypt, regarding to my life here. I have a lot of things to tell you, and have a nice day. Bye bye.